have to get on a Jeep to get to my next destination. So I want to unload some of this fruit first because I'm backpacking and I don't want to have this with me along the way. So my problem is I don't know what this is. I have right here this guy. I don't know. I have no idea. It, I believe, could be one of two things because I posted this online and people kind of like gave me a few suggestions. First, it might be something called the Assam apple, and I had a couple people go, that's definitely Assam apple, 100%. But I looked at the Assam apple, it doesn't exactly match up, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. One thing that kind of like looks a little strange, it might make me think it's the second thing that I want it to be, is it's got these little leaves in there, those tiny little leaves. Kind of like the leaves on a mangosteen. There is a Garcinia fruit that I think is pretty large. Excuse me, reading it. Garcinia pendunculata is a Garcinia fruit that's around here. So it could be that. I'm hoping it's that because, you know, I love Garcinia fruits, but it could be also something completely different. This was sold in the vegetable section, which is another reason why I think it may be my lucky day and I found a Garcinia. Or it could be just like some big squash or something like that, I don't know. Oh, it is! Yeah! Check that out! This is Garcinia, what did I say? Pendunculata or something? Oh, I found another Garcinia. This is weird, because like this is a big Garcinia. All the Garcinias I've had in the past have been super tiny. This is a big Garcinia. It's got like all this rind to it. I'm assuming that people use the rind rather than the pulp, as a lot of people do, especially if they use it for like a vegetable application. If I could track down all the Garcinias in the world, like I'd totally be doing that. Thought like, oh, maybe that'd be like a good goal to have. Like maybe I won't find all the fruit in the world because there's like something like 80,000 species of fruit out there, but maybe I can just find all the Garcinias. Turns out there's a lot of those too. Probably impossible, but here's one that's very rare and very exciting. So let me jump right in. I think this is underripe. From what I read online, this fruit is used underripe as like a souring agent, so that makes sense. Still, the fruit inside is pretty good, even in its sour state. And you can eat sour Garcinias. Some people eat sour purple mangosteens or stuff like that. This one is quite sour. It's making me salivate a little bit. It also has a little bit of like I don't want to say astringency because that would not really be accurate. It feels like a dustiness. Like the tip of your tongue feels like it's covered in dust when you eat it. I don't know like what does that. I'm guessing it's maybe like a different type of astringency, but it doesn't give you dry mouth. It just kind of makes your tongue tingle. It's something that I've gotten before from like sour fruits. Oh, here's a seed. I'm not sure if these seeds are viable or not, because I think my Patreon supporters who get seeds in the mail would love these, but yeah, they're very soft, so I don't think these seeds are all the way developed. Yeah, they're very soft. I can actually like cut one just like that. It's like super easy to cut. Actually, the seed tastes okay. I'm not going to swallow the seed because, you know, if something has any kind of poison quality, usually it's in the seed, and I don't want to mess with that. The flavor of this thing does not taste like any Garcinia I've had. It tastes like mango, like a green mango. It's got like a slight sweetness to it, but still fairly low, maybe like a 2 out of 10 or something. The sourness is quite high. Not like terribly sour, but on par with a sour mango. So, I don't know what that would be, maybe like a 7 out of 10, if 10 was a lemon. It does have a slight Garcinia taste to it. By Garcinia taste, I mean like purple mangosteen or acha-cha or like any of those. They always have like this distinct flavor to it, which is very difficult to describe. And people have given me crap about not being able to describe it. It's just like, you gotta have one. It's kind of like in the realm of like a really, 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 really good grape, but not really. I don't think that gives it like justice to say that it's like grape. It's beyond that, but it's really good. Kind of like creamy in a way. It does have that in there, but sour, you know, so it's not nearly as strong of like a mangosteen kind of flavor as a mangosteen, but maybe because it's unripe, which I think it is, but yeah, it definitely does have that flavor in there. But the flavor of mangosteen is overshadowed by the flavor of like a green mango. So usually when people use Garcinias for cooking, they're not using the pulp on the inside, they're using the rind. And this one has especially a large rind. So I'm gonna take a chunk of that and see what that tastes like. Not bad, but harsh. Like a very like bitey kind of sour. Not sour like super strong lemon. More sour like a super unripe mango. Not astringent, but yeah, little powerful for me. And what's interesting with it is the texture. I'm kind of like reluctant to do this because I know it's kind of intense. I'm gonna take a little piece, just see if I can get the texture down. It's like firm. It's maybe like a little bit like bamboo shoot. Although it like looks kind of like a green apple or something, it's not. It definitely has like a little bit more chew to it. Super thrilled to find this. It's not like the best Garcinia I've had, but it is very big and interesting. I actually found a bigger one too right here. Like, these things are huge. And you know, I almost didn't buy this because I thought it was a vegetable. I thought it was just like a squash or something, or like a little pumpkin. But turns out, you know, next time I have a question like, I'm not going to buy that, it's probably just a pumpkin. I should buy it because it might be a Garcinia. So, yeah, anyway guys, I gotta go catch a Jeep somewhere, so I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, before you click out, I want to give a very special shout out to the mega contributors that I have over on Patreon. Smarter Every Day, AltPod, and to food2live.com. Patreon is how this channel happens. It's why I have the funding to continue to do what I'm doing here. So if you want to check it out and learn more about how you can help support my show, please check out that link. I also sell t-shirts. Here's the Mandrake Root shirt, which is brand new. I'm a small channel trying to grow, and you guys have been helping me out so much, so really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.